Alright, we're back. Okay, lightly sanded it on both sides. Try to put the key in here. Like I knew what I was doing. We know these gears are a little tight against each other, but I don't feel like lopping it to fit. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I did something. Didn't want to go on the shaft for some reason. It's the right one. It goes in there. What am I thinking? What am I doing? Okay, we're going to go for broke. I'm going to put this thing together with all the components in here. Just like that. We're going to use one gasket like this. 99% sure it's not dragging on that. It could be wrong, but I don't think so. It's already a good sign I can move the shaft by my finger. Here. I don't have full torque, but it's got torque on it. I'm shocked I can do that. That's pretty good. It means whatever adjustment I did last time it moved something. Whatever the misalignment was, it knocked the high spot off. Popped out a plier, but it stayed in the groove. Different. Okay. Yeah, that thing's definitely floating around loose. Just with my fingers, rotating it. I think those gears were some of it. Or the gear, or one gear. Okay. There you go. That's good. These are all tight. That is good drag. It has a little bit, but not much. Definitely live with that. Okay. Pull that off. I'm moving the shaft in and out, so we're not dragging hardly anything. Key. All right, I am happy with that. That is good. Very happy. So a couple of precision adjustments, take off a thou or so off that gear, problem solved. Literally that's all it is. It's probably half a thou of drag on that gear is all it takes to do that. You I've done that before. I changed gasket by 1/1000. It makes all the difference in the world. Whatever's dragging is not dragging no more. It takes care of the problems. Obviously hitting this here probably oblong the bushing a little bit where it was hitting. Gave me the extra thou clearance I needed. On the bushing, it took care of that problem also at the same time. So 2 different adjustments. That's all it took. The fun part is figuring out what those adjustments are that are needed. That's the hard part. Now you gotta do is figure out, am I lucky or am I good? That's debatable. Okay, pull that off. Keys out, so pull the pump off. Yep, pump slides. Gasket comes off. We're not using this gasket, we're using the other one, so put this one back in the box. Now is this used or it's just tested to make sure it fits? What do you want to call it? I'm going to call it tested. Ah, come on. Came out of there. Go back in there. Yeah. Okay, it's on top. Go to the bottom so you can fold the package over. Label up. Perfect. Inventory control. Here's how you do it. Okay, now this, I tried to lose that key right there. Okay. Okay. You get a pretty good pattern of how the gasket's too big, but I'm still going to leave it. I don't want to dick with it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this together, so I got to lubricate it because it's dry. So nothing has any oil in it here, which is not good. So I'm going to pull this one out a little bit. Not so much we lose the key though. Put a little bit of oil on the top of the gear there, down inside where it needs to be. Like that. Let it drip down behind the backside like I just did. Slide it back in. That lubricates that side. We go over here. Pull that over, not so far you lose the key like I think I might have done, but hopefully I didn't. Put some oil on the back side of that one. Okay, that worked. A little bit too much oil there. It's alright. A little extra oil never hurt anything, right? Put some oil over here. That might have been completely blocked by my arm, I'm not sure. Slide your gear in there, make sure it's got some lube on it. Might take a while to get lube on these parts if you don't lube them now, so time to do it. Put lube on the shaft, put the gear in there, it'll lube everything for you. Give it a little wiggle wiggle. Nice and doesn't sound dry no more. Okay. More excess oil right there. excess oil. Alright, now take our gasket goop. I already know that's got oil on it. Oh well. So's the oil pump. I don't like putting a lot of sealer on these gaskets, so I'm just going to, I only goop up one surface. So we're going to do the oil pump. You can either do the oil pump or you can do the gasket. I don't like doing both. Okay, that side's done. Do the gasket, and I'm going to hold off on that until I get the pump in. Okay, now we're ready to put the pump in. Put a little lube on the shaft here. Don't want that to be dry, obviously. Now most of the time I got my finger under the shaft here, it keeps it in so it doesn't come out. You want to push the keys all the way through. Make sure your keys are still engaged. They appear to be. Make sure the keyway's up where you can get to it over here. Slip her all together. Boom, bam, boom. She's in there. Okay. I'm going to put the two top nuts on here right now. It's going to take me a couple minutes to do the clip on the other side, so put a bit of pressure on the gasket. Not a lot, just a little bit, because I prefer to tighten these two first, these and these last, but I just put a couple pounds of pressure on here, not too much, just enough to hold it all the way in. Okay, now I go ahead and put the key on the inside in here. So we got the groove sitting right here in front. So I come in here with my pliers, stand the key upright on the table here, come in here with your pliers, like this. Stick it inside the groove down there. This one's actually tight, so you kind of push it in. Too far out. There we go. I'll get too far over. Probably more than I want it to be. Got to push the key out so I got clearance. I'd rather not have the key come out this far, see? Okay, so hard to do with one hand. Let me get back over here. I'll shove that key out a little bit. I don't like it where it is right now. Okay, I slid it over about 30 thou. Put the gear in. The large chamfer goes in, the flatter one on the outside. That way it doesn't pull the key, the snap ring off, which would be a problem, obviously. Gotta hold the shaft over here so you don't lose the keyway. Okay, gear went right on. I think we're fine on that. Okay, the snap ring was left over here on purpose. Okay, I like to bend these a little closer. This one's been overextended a little bit. Just like I did on the other key, we want to tighten this up a little bit. Now they hit each other, so you gotta bend it past. Smash your finger always helps. See, that's a little bit closer, a little bit lower than the other one. So then we just flip it around the other way, do the same thing. So they hit each other first, so you got to go a little bit past. These will break if you go too much, so there you go, a little bit further down. Okay, now they're about equal height. So now I bent it right here, and I want to bend it in the center down here, tighten it up that direction. So it actually makes them kind of overlap slightly. It's fine.